A Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Detroit Pistons. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. We've got Green. AC is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Charles Oakley. And it's Gervin in at the 3 slot. Now, here is Jordan. Rebounded by Rick Mahorn. Aguirre against Gervin. Count the basket.
You know, from that far out, Aguirre pretty much automatic.
Macy against Thomas. Macy passes to Oakley. Stolen by Thomas. He feeds it to Dumars. Chicago grabs the miss.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Jordan. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Detroit with the ball. It's stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Joe Dumars. The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Now here's Thomas. And there's the pass to Aguirre. The feed to Lambier. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Where there's contact, usually Bill Lambier is in the neighborhood now. He thrives off of it and often instigates it.
And so Lambier nails both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Lambier with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Dumars. The rebound by Oakley. Chicago with the ball. Jordan's to Gervin. Green with a screen on Aguirre. Here's Gervin. Green. Lambier grabs the board. Over to the left wing. A baseline J. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice D from Dumars.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Macy against Thomas. In the corner, Gervin with it. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Macy. That misses off the backboard. The Pistons lead it. Aguirre passes to Thomas. Here is Mahorn. Aguirre with it. From deep, Thomas connects from three-point range.
Thomas loves setting up other people, but he'll knock down the 3 if you give him a good look at it.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. Green with a screen for Jordan. It's Gervin on the wing. Thomas against Macy. Here's Oakley. He dishes it to Green. Over Dumars. Misses off the left iron. Pistons leading by 4. Inside. Pass to Lambier. It's Thomas on the wing. Good, and it's Lambier with the assist that time. Thomas got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. To the paint. Here's Aguirre. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
Oakley, a screen on Dumars. The shot by Jordan, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Jordan throws it down.
Jordan's got a lot of flash to his game. A terrific guard, loves getting tricky with his ball handling and creating shots for himself.
Thomas, no good. And so Green will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That free throw missing.
Shooting for Chicago, Michael Jordan.
And he's good on the second. Here's Thomas. 10 points for him. Pass to Mahorn. Aguirre against Gervin. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 6. Macy passes to Oakley. And here is Macy. This one for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Oakley's such a good all-around team-first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Outside Dumars. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Macy. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
That one drops for him. Jordan's got 10.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Now, here's Thomas. Count that one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Bulls trail by 3. Shot by Gervin, no good. Here's Dumars. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Jordan. All alone. And slam dunk by Jordan.
In the open floor, few are better than Jordan. MJ can literally fly.
Jordan's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. Outside Dumars. Aguirre kicks to Dumars. Here's Thomas. Dishes it to Lambier. That shot off the mark. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 10-2 run here. A nice shot by Jordan.
Excellent job surveying the floor that time by Gervin. Recognized when his guys were open and got it to him.
Here's Dumars. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And Jordan gets it to go on the assist by Gervin. He's got 16.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Thomas passes to Mahorn. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Detroit making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Chicago with the ball. A different look here for Detroit. Sally, he's checked in for Mahorn. Rodman comes in for Aguirre. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Dumars.
Now in the lineup for your Pistons.
Oakley, a screen on Johnson. Jordan tips it up. It's good on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 3.
He is absolutely a wrecking ball on the offensive board. Charles Oakley crashing with a lot of force.
Now the pass to Sally. A beautiful assist by Thomas to set up the basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Hey, the defense has the right idea there, but Jordan has the skills to overcome the contact.
Outside Thomas. Down low. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Jordan's got 20 points.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
Now, here's Thomas. 12 points for him. On the wing, Johnson. He's defended by Jordan. Vinnie Johnson, the microwave, living up to his nickname. Chicago leading by 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
James Edwards checked in for Bill Laimbeer. So it's Detroit now. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas, good.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Green with a screen on Johnson. Jordan kicks to Oakley and stolen by Thomas. Here's Rodman. And John Sally, the spider, snares the rebound. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The drive by Jordan. Can't connect from short range. Pistons trail by 3. Thomas gets a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Macy. Oakley a screen on Rodman. Shoots it up. Rebound by the Pistons.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now, here's Rodman. Still yet to score. Sally passes to Edwards. Clock at 2. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 3-point lead. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. That one misses. Rodman looking it over. Tries the spin move. Johnson wide open. He fires. Michael Jordan getting it done for the Bulls. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And Doak. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Something else they...
Oh, my! What a play.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 5. Rodman finds Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Here's Johnson. Rodman passes to Johnson.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
The Bulls leading by 5. Pass to Green. Outside, Jordan. High, arcing shot. Can't cash in from close range. And it's Detroit's ball. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Thomas. Pistons passing it around. Here's Johnson. Here's Edwards. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They rely on Edwards to do just this. Use his size to grab the rebound and send it back.
Macy up top. Here's Jordan. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw. Coming up.
They're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group, and he's got his first chance at the line here. Edwards finds Thomas. Over Paxson, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Thomas. And so here is Chicago. Paxson outside. Washington with the screen on Johnson. Here's Paxson, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws.
And he's the consummate professional. I mean, Paxson knows his role. Obviously a knockdown shooter, but he gives great effort in everything he does on the floor.
For the Pistons, Mahorn checked in for Edwards, and Aguirre subbed in for Sally. Johnson against Banks. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Griffin dishes to Fields. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Pistons trailing. Thomas surveying the D. Aguirre a screen on Paxson. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Over Paxson. Thomas's shot is off. Here's Chicago. Paxson passes to Washington. Outside Griffin. The rebound by Rick Mahorn. To the inside. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Look out now. The Worm said, I'm not staying on the ground. I'm taking flight.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Rodman no good on that one. It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Thomas against Paxson. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Detroit. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. The pass to Mahorn. Shoots. Thomas, no good. And here's Griffin. It's Washington high post. He kicks to Fields. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Bill Lambert's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Here's Thomas. 16 points for him. Lambert with a screen on Paxson. Thomas passes to Lambert. Lambert, the big guy, knocking down the J.
Isaiah Thomas.
Here's Griffin. It's Washington high post. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Isaiah Thomas. The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. To the paint, there's Aguirre. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Now it's a 5-point Piston lead.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Washington kicks to Banks. For three, Paxson. Bill Laimbeer with the rebound. Laimbeer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Thomas. Back to Aguirre. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Paxson to end the run, and he sinks the layup. Paxson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Operating inside at close range, Paxson put a nice touch on that inside shot.
Outside, Aguirre. Laimbeer. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Paxson, and the shot goes in. Paxson's got 6.
Really good concentration by Paxson that time. I think he drew some contact there, but no whistle.
Outside Thomas. Over Paxson. Thomas, no good. Bulls trail by 3. Now Paxson. He has 6. Pass to Banks. Over Johnson. Banks, no good.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Johnson, the pass to Aguirre. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Paxson. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Pass to Aguirre. Stolen by Washington. Paxson passes to Banks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, outstanding ball movement from Paxson there, showing a willingness to involve his teammates.
Johnson outside. Fires from 14. A rebound by Washington. Chicago trailing here. There's a screen by Washington. Back to Paxson. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Banks inside. Johnson on him. The shot's good from Banks. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Detroit. Dumars comes in for Thomas. Outside Dumars. And the pass to Mahorn. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Laimbeer. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got 5 assists in the game. Washington with this screen on Dumars. Passes it to Washington. Kicks it out to Banks. Back to Washington. Stolen by Dumars. In the corner, it's Rodman. Pass to Mahorn. Aguirre with it. No good with the triple. Outside Banks. Paxson against Aguirre. Now here's Banks. He's guarded closely. Up top Paxson. Fields a screen on Aguirre. Another one falls for Chicago.
You know, these are the shots you want Paxson to take. His jumper is often cash money, too.
Outside Aguirre. Here's Dumars. Pass to Mahorn. Aguirre with it. Shoots over Banks. Aguirre, good. Aguirre's got 8 points.
This is exactly why they encourage Aguirre to take these shots here, because he's such an effective scorer in that space.
And Fields kicks to Banks. The pass to Paxson. Down low, Fields. Back to Paxson. Fields a screen on Aguirre. No good from Paxson. The Pistons lead it. 16 feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2. He's got 10.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Washington with the screen on Aguirre. Paxson passes to Washington. Kicks it out to Banks. Now here's Paxson. Here's Washington. Lays it up off the glass. Washington's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Lambier with a screen on Paxson. Dumars misses. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Paxson passes to Washington. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Isaiah Thomas checked in for Detroit. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paxson passes to Fields. And now the Pistons fast break. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Boy, Dumars does such a really good job sharing the rock. A willing passer.
For 3, Paxson. They get it again. Second shot opportunity, and no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... very close game here. Pistons lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him, body him up, be physical with him.
Bill Lambier out there with Mahorn. Then it's Thomas. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Dumars in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group for Emmanuel Barnett, starting the second half. Jordan with it. Now Thomas defending. Jordan dishes to Green. Jordan with it. High post shot. Rebounded by Lambier. Lambier's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Even against tough defense, Thomas is never phased. He's fearless in going against contact.
And he sinks the second. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. A drive by Jordan.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And both free throws good for Jordan. So it's the Pistons now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Thomas. Here's Aguirre. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oakley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jordan looking it over. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Detroit. A 2-point game. Passes to Aguirre. Over Gervin. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here we go. Fast break. Jordan's got it. That ties it up. Jordan's got 30 points.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Double team on Thomas. Pass to Aguirre. Detroit, no good that time either. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. For the lead, and Jordan with the layup. Jordan's got 32 points.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
Dumars the pass to Thomas. Pass to Lambier. On the wing, Dumars. 6 to shoot. Uncovered. Here's Mahorn. Great tee that time from Green. Chicago leading. Jordan, that's for 2. Gervin dishes to Banks. Oakley passes to Jordan. Back to Oakley. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Michael Jordan.
Oakley's got his second basket of the night.
Outstanding execution out of the two-man game there. Jordan, such a skilled playmaker, and that's an area of his game that often gets overlooked.
Dumars the pass to Lambier. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Lambier's got 10 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Green. Detroit with the rebound. Mahorn's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Double team on Thomas. There's the pass to Dumars. Here is Aguirre. And here is Thomas. Here is Mahorn. He has yet to score. Launches it, and Jordan sends it back.
Boy, much respect for the defense of Jordan. I mean, he gives his all on this end of the floor. I mean, fantastic at getting his hands up to block shots.
The rebound by Rick Mahorn. Mahorn's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And the pinpoint pass there by Isaiah.
Thomas's IQ is platinum level. He's outstanding at orchestrating and facilitating the offense.
It's Jordan with the drive. And Jordan slams it in.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Jordan is doubled. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. A nice shot by Gervin.
You got to get out on George Gervin. Extend that D. The Iceman's got in the gym range, folks.
Pistons trail by 5. Outside Thomas. Passes it to Lambier. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Lambier's got 12. Lambier's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Jordan passes to Green, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, they are working the opposition from the mid-range, continuing to fire away with confidence from there.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. Takes it from 10. That's good on the jump shot. Lambier's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Lambier, clearly a high IQ offensive player. He realizes when that mid-range jumper is the best shot for him to take.
That's tipped. And here's Dumars. And stolen by Banks. Jumps up, and Green slams it in.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pistons trail by 5. Now, here is Aguirre. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Green with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gervin finds Jordan. Driving the lane. Here's Oakley. Now, here is Jordan. Right side, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Lambier with the steal. And now the Pistons fast break. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Aguirre.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence. The quintessential combo guard.
The drive by Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Thomas passes to Mahorn. And here is Thomas. Fires from the wing. Now Jordan. He's got 36. Kicks to Green. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Here's Dumars. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. It's tipped and stolen by Aguirre. Lets a floater go. Dumars misses. Bulls leading by 5. Oakley a screen on Dumars. Here's Jordan. Good on the shot.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 38 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So for the Pistons, Rodman comes in for Bill Lambier. And it's Johnson in for Thomas. The Bulls making a switch here. Here's Rodman. Aguirre with it. Back to Rodman. The dish to Johnson. To the middle. Clock at 6. Rodman kicks to Dumars. Mahorn the pass to Dumars. A 3 from Aguirre. The rebound by Fields. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Mason. And here's Fields. A different look here for Detroit. James Edwards checked in for Mahorn. And it's Sally in for Aguirre.
Substitution for Detroit.
Jordan inside, covered by Dumars. And now Rodman running the floor all by himself.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Pass to Macy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Macy's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
And, you know, Macy likes trying to get inside and capitalizing. Good job mixing it up offensively there.
They double-team Johnson. Rodman kicks to Johnson. Over Jordan, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 points. 1:37 left in the third. Jordan, that's for 2. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Gervin against Dumars. And they pick up 2. He's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Corzine with the screen on Dumars. Back to Jordan. Corzine with the screen on Dumars. Jordan can't get it to go.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Here's Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Known as the microwave, Johnson, one of those players that can heat it up in a hurry. And once he does, watch out, because he's going to be aggressive and filling that bucket up.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for Joe Dumars. John Paxson, he's checked in for Chicago. Pistons trail by 3. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
So much intensity from Rodman on the drive. Boy, he's like a runaway freight train, folks.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Rodman with a screen on Mason. Here's Thomas. Again, the Pistons good for 2. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Detroit as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Corzine. John Paxson is out there with Macy. Then there's Gervin. And it's Fields in at the power forward. Offensive rebound. Rodman with the block.
Nasty defense from Rodman. Part of his signature. I mean, he's really good at that end of the floor, and he can turn shots away, too.
Here's Jordan. Elbow shot is on the way. Detroit with the rebound. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, it's Rodman. Johnson outside. Outside Thomas. Off target from 3-point range.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Green, the screen. Jordan kicks to Green. Out to Gervin. And the Bulls with another miss. It's Rodman with the ball for Detroit. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Thomas against Banks. Edwards with the screen for Thomas. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bulls trailing. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Sally passes to Edwards. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Thomas. Over Jordan. Thomas with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Banks.
Chicago foul.
And the Pistons making a change here. Lambier's checked in.
Substitution for your Pistons.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Timeout.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, during the last break, I heard what Emmanuel Barnett was talking about with his team. He said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Green. Right wing. Here's Banks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Bulls.
He's off on the second. Green, the screen, and a wide open look for Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pistons trailing. Here's Thomas. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Thomas got 21. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Here's Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Bill Laimbeer.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
And he makes both free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Johnson against Gervin. Sally's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Thomas kicks to Rodman. The pass to Lambier. Oakley with some nice D. Chicago leading. Jordan outside. Oakley passes to Jordan. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Oakley.
Oakley doesn't typically take bad shots. He's selective when he shoots the ball, but he does look to convert whenever he can inside.
They set the pick. Here's Thomas. Almost, but it rolls out. Chicago leading by 3. Outside for Jordan. Jordan is doubled. Oakley passes to Green. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
A different look here for Detroit. Mahorn Checked in for Sally. Aguirre comes in for Dennis Rodman. And it's Dumars in for Johnson. Thomas passes to Dumars. Passes it to Lambier. Here's Thomas. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. It's Jordan with the drive.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Pass to Aguirre. 5 on the clock. Thomas with the ball. Gervin covering and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Good on both. Now here's Jordan. Oakley, a screen on Dumars. Jordan, the pass to Oakley. Back to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Pass to Oakley. Kicks it out to Jordan. Clock at 4. Green with a screen on Mahorn. Jordan. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pistons trail by 3. And there's Isaiah Thomas, the assist by Dumars. Dumars got 4 assists in the game. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for the Bulls.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Now Thomas. And there's the pass to Lambier. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Jordan. Rebound by the Pistons. Lambier's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Thomas up top, guarded by Jordan. Lambier's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Jordan can't get it to go.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Thomas passes to Mahorn. Here's Aguirre. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oakley, a screen on Aguirre. Here's Jordan. No good off the back of the rim.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
Thomas inside. Jordan on him. Thomas passes to Dumars. 5 to shoot, and the shot goes in from Aguirre.
Solid from behind the arc. Aguirre's a real legit threat to knock down threes on you.
Jordan with it. It's rebounded by Mahorn. Mahorn's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Dumars. Joe D with the big-time bucket.
Yeah, clutch play there. No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Jordan, the pass to Green. Out to Gervin. Back to Green. He dishes it to Gervin. Green with a screen for Gervin. Over Thomas, and the Bulls with another miss. The Pistons lead it. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Lambier.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Dumars, and stolen by Jordan. Gervin dishes to Green, and Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Detroit on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Jordan on the wing. Covered by Mahorn. Stolen by Dumars.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
That one falls. Dumars got 4 points this quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Detroit.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
It's Dumars on the wing. Inside, Mahorn. It's hauled in by Oakley. Chicago trailing here. Oakley a screen on Dumars. Jordan passes to Oakley. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. The 19-foot shot, and poof, he nails it. Thomas got 27 points.
Isaiah Thomas not a guy to back down from the moment. Great competitive spirit and able to produce in the clutch.
And Jordan gets it to go.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Lambeer with a screen on Jordan. Thomas kicks to Dumars. Fires the 3, and another 3 for Detroit.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Bulls trail by 3. Green with a screen on Dumars. Jordan the pass to Green. Right side Oakley. Bulls moving the ball around. Oakley a screen on Dumars. 6 to shoot. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 21 rebounds.
A huge moment from Oakley. Not typically the guy you go to in the clutch, but boy, does he deliver there.
McGuire passes to Lambeer. Here's Mahorn. Tries yet again. Good!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Oakley misses. And the Pistons with possession. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Pass to Aguirre. Lambeer down low. Guarded by Green. They grab their own miss.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Oakley a screen on Thomas. The drive by Jordan. Oakley passes to Banks. Screen by Oakley. And so the big win by Detroit.